We recently had the chance to rent a vehicle to go on a medium distance road trip, basically across the state. And whenever we go on a trip like that, whenever we can afford it, we like to rent a vehicle, save the wear and tear on our own vehicles, get to experience what kind of new options are out there. And it's just the peace of mind of having a nice, dependable vehicle for a road trip. We also had a little bit more legroom than we might have on our little commuter vehicles that we have around town. So this one is a GMC Acadia, and we'll take a look inside.
Pretty fancy. What all do we got in here? DVD player, CD player, OnStar, fancy backup camera with where's the screen? So this is a little screen. The screen's right here. Filters in the water. Whenever we get one of these rental vans or whatever, the first thing we do is try to get rid of all the seats. And on this one, the seats are still here. It just sort of wastes a foot or so of the bed. But we do have a nice open area where we can spread out our bags and do stuff.
And that's our quick review of the GMC Acadia. I don't think I would buy one. It's not my type of vehicle. However, I would probably rent one again. It was a pretty useful vehicle for a few days. Couple of things on this video. That first clip that we started the video out with is actually taken on one of the Evo smartphones, and that's a trick we learned a while back, and we do it every time we rent a vehicle. That's doing that initial walkthrough. We use a high quality camera to take a video in a 360 degrees around the car, and then we also, as soon as we can, go inside and do the same thing. That way if there's any discrepancies about what dinks or scratches or dirt or rips in the seat, all that kind of stuff, we have, it's not our word against theirs. We have video in their parking lot of when we picked it up. Then lastly, this last kind of boring still image of the empty airport is exactly what we returned the car to. And it's just a little word of warning or a heads up for anybody who rents a vehicle locally. We rented this at our local airport on one day and came to return it another day. Turns out the airport wasn't open, so we had rented it at 6 a.m. on the day that they were open. We went to return it at 6 a.m. on another day, and it turns out they weren't open, even though all their paperwork mentioned a key drop-off so that we could leave the vehicle and drive home. That wasn't available for us. When we called the 800 number, it finally took a while to get through. Pretty lousy customer service for an early morning like that. And we were basically told that even though all their paperwork mentions it, in this particular airport they don't have a key drop off. So that was just really a hassle, a lot of leapfrogging in order to get rides and get people home from the airport and have someone there with the vehicle. So it was really a pain. Something to keep in mind in case you're renting locally. Make sure that they're going to be there when you want to drop it off. Thanks for watching.